Welcome back to another episode of the Todos Toman podcast. Muchachos, it's been a while. I can remember the last time we recorded, but it feels like it's been a really long time since we do this. So,
Yeah,
primero que nada, salud.
Salud, muchachos.
salud.
Como siempre.
Pues
Ay,
aquí, real quick, yo estoy tomando una Corona Premier. No estoy en ningún tipo de dieta, pero definitely, keeping carbs top of mind. Y me estoy tomando una Corona Premier.
nice.
So, nice and easy. ¿Ustedes qué están tomando, muchachos?
Pues, como ves, yo tampoco estoy en dieta. Aquí tengo una modelito. Aquí acompañándolos. It's been a long time. Kind of missed you guys.
Y sí, pues yo sí estoy a dieta todavía, dude, así que, pues, un little Kirkland Tennessee whiskey, y pues se acabó, like, the lemon flavor LaCroix, so le puse ras cranberry, y
Oh, your
pues,
favorite, dude. I heard it was your favorite.
oh, dude.
I heard it was your favorite mix.
It tastes interesting, dude, I'll say that, dude, so si me ven, like,
Si me
almost
ven que
throwing
estoy
up,
llorando,
sí, güey.
we do have to address the elephant in the room, and Miguel is not here with us today. He is ahora sí que dealing with some personal issues, some personal business. And I asked him if we can talk briefly about it, and I don't want to talk too much about it, but it definitely deserves a mention. Cassie, her dog Minnie passed away overnight. No sé exactamente cuál eran the complications, but we know pets are like family, and it's you need family around you when something like that happens. So Miguel is taking on that role, and hopefully they get through this. And once again, we have and had pets, and again, we call them pets, but they're part of our family. So just want to send them a quick shout out to them.
For sure, dude. Shout out to Miguel. And Cassie.
You see. Pero pues, I mean, we have a hefty agenda. Like, it's been a while since we don't record así on a timely manner, let's say, porque last two episodes, Antojitos Mexicanos, were recorded, previous to that. And of course, Pedrito coming on board and prolonging that that recording to a 2 hour. So se
He
tenía que
would.
dividir en dos y, pues, así se hizo y tuvo que ser. Pero ya estamos aquí. I mean, we've gone to Vegas. Super Bowl has happened. Valentine's Day went by.
You mean the big game, dude?
Sí, es cierto, ¿verdad? Porque they're gonna censor us.
Sí.
So that's what I was telling Tank. Like, estaba escuchando que, because the big game is the word Super Bowl trademarked by the NFL. Like, now it's being scanned and you can't really use it. So you just
Really?
have to address it as the big game before we get, we might not get censored for other things, but that might just take us down.
Damn.
So,
Well, so what do you guys think about the game? I'm sure you guys watched it. I don't know where or how, but where were you, Romero, or Tank, when all this happened?
Pues, like, we went to go visit my mom porque acaba de venir de México.
Mhm.
She got here Saturday y pues fuimos el domingo a ir a verla y pues nada, dude, like I was eating some wings, dude, porque pues hicieron sopes para todos y I couldn't have it, so
Damn.
yeah, dude, me hizo unas
Sucks.
wings y the game was it was interesting, dude. I feel like it was definitely interesting. Like in the first half, estaba like Cincinnati definitely kind of like started taking over towards the end.
Mhm.
Y like llegando de like even llegando de halftime, like the interception y todo lo que
Mhm.
hicieron. Pero después, like fucking LA just like ran through them, like the offensive line, like like no los detenían y they just kept getting towards the quarterback. Y pues it just seemed like they wanted it more than Cincinnati at that point, I would say.
but I mean, I dusted off my old Bogan Bengals gym shirt,
You see?
in support, pero sí, dude, in good old Bengals fashion, dude, I was left disappointed at the end.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude. That's true. I think yeah, the game, como dice Tanque, the game was good. Started off well. I think it eventually developed into just kind of like back and forth because I think it was interceptions back to back.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I think the last quarter it was
That call at the last quarter was a little shaky.
which one?
Que le marcaron, was it pass interference or
Uh,
unnecessary roughness? One of those two.
I
Against.
think I think it
Mhm,
was unnecessary roughness because the like the holding y todo eso,
mhm,
like decían que porque como le ponía la mano like on the waist, like
mhm.
that was enough for the refs to
holding.
call like the holding or the interference. But I think it was the unnecessary roughness.
Roughness
Cuando like they
to
scored a
call the game in.
touchdown,
Mhm. Yeah.
they like yeah.
Well, I know there was a couple of calls that they didn't make. One of them being, I guess, when he held him by the mask when he ran off and he scored the
Yeah,
touchdown.
también.
That was one, and I know they were complaining because I know that's when Cincinnati went up. But
Mhm,
then the second one, if you guys didn't see it, at the last play before Cincinnati lost the ball, um, I forgot his first name, but the guy Donald, he's a
It
defensive
was
line.
an
He was
offside, no?
outsides. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
outside.
mhm.
So refs didn't call that. I mean, it's unfortunate. It is what it is. But you know what would have been if they would have called that? You know, it probably I don't know if it would have been. I don't know what down they. Oh, I think it was fourth, right? Fourth and like
Yeah,
two or
It
it
was
three,
was the
fourth.
last
Mhm.
down.
fourth
Yeah.
and something, and then it would have been first down. Possibly even get to the line where they'll be able to kick the ball and score a field goal and then tie the game and then go to overtime. So who would have known? But yeah, dude. I mean, it was a good game. Like I say, I think it was really good game back and forth. Just the last run from LA was just crazy. It was just
Yeah.
Stafford
Yeah.
to Cup the whole time. He was just looking for him the whole time. And there's a couple passes that he does without seeing him. Well, he sees him, but he's looking another way, and they keep Cup's over here, so he decides to throw the ball just to
A
kind
la
of.
Ronaldinho, ¿no?
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Sí,
I thought about that too. So it was a good game though. I was hoping the Bengals were gonna win. I should have went for the Rams to take Romero's $50, but
y
Y
sí,
sí,
ella,
como en three groups les puse que I got 50 on the Bengals y dije,
oh see,
cabrón, and if, yeah, I'm
sí,
like, if
güey.
everybody takes me up on it, that's 150.
see,
Pero no, dude, nadie quiso. Todos,
no,
like, everybody was rooting for the Bengals, I guess.
Es que pues
Um,
that Bogan Pride, dude. Quieras o no.
que te olvido el chat group de los Chenecas, dude. My sister was going for the Rams.
¿Oh, sí?
See, dude, you should have. Well, I don't really have a Chineke group, pero she would have probably taken up on it
Ahorita just
for that bet.
fucking putting on Facebook, ¿no? Necesita for sure y ahí sale.
Sí, dude. El Nesa
Es-
Junior.
But that halftime show, though,
Oh
what'd you
hell
think
yeah,
of
dude.
it? I mean, right off the back, like it was to me, it was pretty cool. It was great, but it was too short. It felt too short, and I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if I mean I haven't taken like, my time to look at past shows, pero this one just felt too fucking short.
I think when it comes to halftime shows, out of the past couple ones that I can remember, I liked all of them, but this one definitely kind of hit a little bit different. I think we were talking about in the group. There was things I wouldn't put Mary J. Blige, and I wouldn't put her there for me, for my sake. Probably not even 50 Cent. It could have been just Dr. Dre, Snoop, and Eminem, and I would have been having a blast. But at the end of the day, like the whole collaboration, the whole how it ended up, it was that chingón, güey.
Yo desde un principio dije like Kendrick Lamar, like yo sé que he's the LA guy y todo lo que tú quieras me dijeron ustedes, pero
Compton.
I'm like para mí no. I'm like no business in there. Like uh, yeah, I don't know who else I would have thrown in there, pero like you said, I would have been fine with Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Snoop. Like that was the highlight. Now, 50 Cent trying to reach for the phone charger with like
Saying
that
that
shit was
50,
pretty funny.
saying
But
that 50 Cent reached to the dollar, because I went for the dollar.
Sí, dude.
He's a full dollar. What do you think about it, Tanque?
But I kind of see the connection with Kendrick Lamar porque
Yeah.
like I feel like it's the old and then like the now, like of California rap or like I
Mhm.
guess you
Right.
could even say Compton rap,
Yeah.
based with um Dr. Dre y él. But I feel like yeah, they definitely tried adding too many people to the mix, and that's what made it seem shorter to me. Porque each person only got like a song or two, y ya se acabó su time, like el
Yeah.
que sigue, el que sigue, el que sigue, and that kind of like did, at least for me, it made it seem like pretty short. Like I remember Katy Perry went on for fucking hours, dude.
Oh,
Like,
I think it was just her and someone
Lady
else, though.
Gaga desde hasta que bajara del ceiling y todo ese
y
pedo.
sí, güey.
No
I
mames.
El
remember
pinche,
watching YouTube, like también hizo like a whole album ahí casi it felt like.
y sí, dude.
They
Like,
released it, no?
¿cómo se llama? Se vino la Lady Gaga al estilo Sting, ¿no? Del pinche los
Sí.
Raptors and shit, like.
Dude, pero estabas diciendo de que era nada más un song each. I think Eminem just got one song. Obviously, Dre and Snoop got plenty of time, pero Kendrick Lamar también tenía one song, 50
Ujú.
Cent in the Club. Pero Holleration y la de No More Pain, that was two, dude. Like, how
Yeah,
come?
that was so.
Pero como que fue pedacitos, no se echó toda la canción.
Es como un little small medley, I guess. Sí, sí, cierto.
Yeah,
Ujú.
como nomás un tan y ya, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí, no.
Just to get the holleration out there, ¿no?
The
Sí, sí, sí.
the
Desde
hateration, holleration, and the dancery, dude.
Dude,
yo no sé.
so what do you guys rate the halftime show?
Um,
No.
I mean, out of what? Out of five
One out
stars,
of 10.
10,
1 out of 10.
one out of 10. I think, I mean, I would give it a 10 because I really liked it. It left me wanting more, and I think yeah, in wrestling terms, that's what you want, right? You want to leave the crowd wanting more.
Sí, sí, sí.
Obviously, this is not a concert. It's it is the halftime show, so you kind of got what you expected. You wanted that
Nish-
crowd, that demographic to walk away wanting more, or maybe the next day on their way to work or whatnot, they were playing that type of music.
Sí, sí, sí. What about you, Take?
Uh, because of the expectations, I'm gonna give it like an 8.5, dude. Because I feel like I
Como
had like
Frankie quería que pusieran a Bad Bunny a huevo, eh?
no, güey. No, but like, o sea, like how they made it seem like it was gonna be, like I think I got like more hype with Missy when she went on as a guest
Oh,
appearance.
That's
Like
yeah.
so like that, like obviously I enjoyed it, but I think like it got really hyped where like my expectations were like más de lo que hicieron.
lo que fue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, and I was gonna say like I feel like all the performances were kind of just regular, like like the dancing, like the choreographies y todo eso, de like everybody on the street y todo eso, or like the little map, I guess that
Yeah,
LA
the
que
the the,
pusieron.
the stage and todo, like usually they put out, like, even the stage is part of the show, like, and they make a
Yeah,
performance with the stage. In that sense, it did fall a little short to me.
I,
yeah. So like yeah, todo junto, like
Mhm.
that's 8.5, I would say.
So did you guys see, before I would get your take on it, John? Is the Did you see? I actually saw it the day after. Um, they had, so kind of like a split screen where the halftime show was happening, and then also they had an ASL, um like people doing like rapping, pero with como le llaman, sign language.
mhm.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see that.
So
No.
Mm,
I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I'm like, oh, that's cool, because they were like dancing and like rapping with their hands, basically,
Mhm.
yeah,
for But I'm like, it would have been like, pero ellos los tenían like off to the side, and you just saw the concert in the background. I'm
Mhm.
like, they could have easily given them a spotlight inside one of those like trailer home thingies,
well, the
like
Barbie house, dude.
in the Barbie house. Like, they could have given him a room, and like, that would have been like huge props to the NFL for even trying to do something like that. Like, they did it, but to me, they could have done that better.
That's true.
Wow.
I've seen a couple of YouTube videos where it's an actual concert and then you have same thing, ASL sign language, somebody
Hmm.
pretty much performing the song
Oh,
themselves.
the Waka Flocka one.
Oh yeah, dude, and she's like
Yeah,
all over, and
yeah,
like
dude.
you just look at her and just her vibe itself. It's just like goddamn, like you're vibing with her, not even looking at, again. It's just the camera's just on her or somebody's phone. I think Tank, right? Like somebody's recording
Yeah.
her, and you're
Pues
enjoying
hasta
it.
Waka Flocka like went up to
Yeah,
like where she was at and he started dancing.
yeah.
Like I don't know if he knew what was happening, pero pues he just
I'm
started
sure.
like
I'm sure he kind of had an idea, but yeah, just the fact that the vibe was there was
yeah.
definitely good. But just to close it out, muchachos, with this topic, I think definitely give it a 9. I know about the map and everything.
Hmm.
It had like it's supposed to have lo que vi, some sort of meaning. Like the map was based out of Compton, the
Yeah.
studio, obviously Dr. Dre, and then at the end, it kind of symbolized that they were on top. You know, they started from the bottom, now they're here, type of thing. And then,
And like, you
go
being out there though, like tell us about the experience. I mean, like, you're
uh,
somewhat close to LA. Like, what was
yeah.
it? Was there any like craziness happen out there, like
Any hateration, any holleration, dude?
in
No,
this
dude.
dancery?
No, I know. Obviously, in LA, which yeah, I'm pretty close, like an hour away, with no traffic, right? Fuck, this is fucking heavy ass traffic. But I know LA was going all out. They went out to what's called now the crypto.com which is back in the Staples Center where the
Oh,
Lakers
yeah, yeah.
play. So they went out there and they had like I don't know, they try to celebrate out here where I live, which is again is east from LA. It was just a little bit of fireworks, nothing crazy. There was nobody in the streets or anything like that, but I know you could hear. We were watching it in the backyard, and you could hear like people like screaming and celebrating and all that stuff. But yeah, other than that, it was just out here. At least it was pretty calm.
So it's not like Chicago, dude, where like people from like Elgin, like say they're from Chicago and shit, dude.
No, dude, no. Honestly, I in that sense, yeah, it's not like that.
Damn, dude. Well, over here in Midlothian, we would cheer for the Chicago Bears, dude. Stop hating.
No, but yes, they're gonna be the Arlington,
The
Arlington
Arlington,
Heights,
yeah.
Arlington
Oh,
Heights.
for real,
Bears.
huh? For real.
Yeah.
Quién sabe,
Damn.
dude. Pero the Chicago Fire, dude, their opener game is in March. I actually like every year they reach out to me to see if I want to buy season tickets. I'm like, I made that mistake like 3 seasons. No, I don't think I'm ready to make that mistake again. Pero going to the games is always a good time. And I looked up tickets for that opener game. I mean, you are paying a little more than you would at Toyota Park. I think it's $30 or 25 plus Ticketmaster fees and all that shit.
Mhm.
They just got that new midfielder. We were talking a little bit about it
Oh,
in our
okay.
group. But I don't know if that's enough to kind of sell you on a season ticket. But it's giving me that itch of going to that opener game.
I see.
I don't know if it's like at Toyota Park where you would go, and if you hang around there long enough, somebody will walk up to you and give you a free ticket.
So,
But yeah,
so
like
you
for
had,
$30 I would pay to go
yeah,
see the Fire
that's not that bad.
atrás de la
Wh-
portería, porque if you want to sit like in the middle of the field, like you're paying 50 and up, and I'm like, that makes no sense.
Right.
well, the question is, I think it's ¿cuánto va a ser the parking though?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's true. Like then you would have to like carpool to make it worth
Yeah.
it.
Or either carpool or I guess take the train or something.
Nah, carpool, dude.
So I'm guessing, Romero, based on what you're saying, you haven't been to a Fire game in Soldier Field at all?
No, Soldier Field no. Pues apenas empezaron la temporada pasada, ¿no? Or
Was it? I thought it was 2
or 2
seasons ago.
seasons ago.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
think 2 seasons ago, but like there weren't any fans though, no?
That's right.
Oh,
So 2 seasons
probably.
ago
Yeah.
was with when it was closed down, and then last season was when
Yes,
it was
when
actually
they released that
the crowd.
new logo que everybody was shitting on, pero
Mhm.
ya ahorita ya con el logo renovado y
Los,
todo el pedo, like
los Chicago Cubs did.
it looks a little bit like the Chicago Cubs, pero
It looks better
I'm
than what
more
it used to.
accepting to
Yeah.
yeah.
Me too, dude. Definitely more accepting. I agree with that. That's a good word. Pero hey, that should be a good time though. If you decide to go, obviously get a couple
Ya ves,
guys
tanque.
and go.
Let's go, dude.
Anímate, tanque, anímate.
Easy, easy.
Como se quiere comprometer, ¿no?
My dad es el que también está medio sacándome, que es like, oh, let's just go to the first game. Los demás, pues quién sabe, pero let's
Sí.
set up the first one. So he was
Why not?
also
Why
getting
not,
in my
dude?
head about that.
Why not? You should do it.
Is like the I mean, I don't know who's your team, LA Galaxy or
If I
LA?
have, I have to choose. I think LAFC would be the choice.
LAFC, you said?
Yeah, LAFC.
Okay, yeah.
When I got a chance to go see them when Ibrahimovic was still here, and obviously the Vela rivalry that they had at the time, it was pretty cool. So I got to see them twice play the LA Galaxy. Pero I haven't. Last season I didn't go at all, and I was just talking to Anna about that we should take the girls because the girls have been wanting to go too. So I was like, this season for sure we're gonna go take a dive over there. But there's definitely no $30 tickets to go see LAFC. Like the ones that I've seen,
right.
even if it's not home opener or anything, like even with just a sucky team like FC Dallas or anything like that. Like you're
Va a
talking
decir,
about
no,
like
pues ya si viene
$70 para
Chicago Fire
arriba.
para acá, pues.
Pues hay que ir a verlos. Se vienen conmigo, dude. Pero yeah, dude, no, yeah, LAFC for sure. Bella, I like how Bella and chemistry with all the players that they have currently, what they got going on.
Se está diciendo, ¿no? Que Vela está convocado. Did I see that right? Para el próximo partido con México.
Estamos hablando ahorita que antes de que empezáramos con el tanque, que he was asked, dude. He was in an interview and he was asked, like, ¿cuál es la posibilidad de regresar al tri?
Mhm.
He pretty much says, like, yeah. He said, my time is done. He said what I had to give, and my goals
What he
that
had to
were
give que fueron 3 partidos y ya.
ya estuvo, dude. Like he said, I did what I could. He's like, I didn't reach certain goals. He said, pero I think it's time for the youngsters to take over and try to reach, obviously,
Mhm.
national team goals. He's like, I just think my time it's done with the Mexican team. So he closed that door specifically right there and there. I don't think esté convocado. He's not convocado, but no creo que vaya, dude. Like he says, he
Maybe that
doesn't
was
want
a
to go.
headline que le preguntaron what were his thoughts on
Maybe.
that.
Mhm.
Pero Chicharito is though, right?
I don't know if Chicharito.
I
Chicharito's still
think
open to go.
right, pero I mean,
Convocado,
I know I've
no sé.
seen que dijeron que for sure que he was in the next game. Again, headlines, not no
No cookie
articles,
facts.
please. Yes,
Sí. No,
Yeah,
no,
dude,
pues
cookie
no
facts for
cookie
es
sure.
lo que
facts.
voy a decir, güey.
You gotta watch what you say, dude, porque ya ves que you know how cookie
Sí,
is. Pero yeah, dude. No, yeah. If Chicharito goes back, I mean, like I said, I think he's a little bit overrated. We talked about this back in some episodes, but
Mhm.
hey, whatever it takes for Mexico to go to the fucking mundial. I mean, I'm okay for it, I guess by now, especially how bad they're playing.
yeah.
So
Pues ahora sí que ya veremos en esos terms, but so far I'll dig more into into the Fire home opener y pues ahí les aviso a ver qué se hace.
por favor.
Um, we talked already about the Super Bowl.
The big game.
Sí,
The big game.
the big game. Perdón, Spotify y todos ellos.
Big game.
Big game. Valentine's Day. Did you guys do anything for Valentine's Day? Do you have any like costumbres or things that you tend to do on that during that day?
We didn't
Sign
do
up for
any.
free subscriptions. I don't know.
We didn't do anything. We stayed home. We ended up. She ended up doing ceviche, was pretty fire. It was really good, really good. So we ended up doing ceviche. Stayed home. We watched a little bit of TV, and then eventually went to bed. Pero she, for Valentine's, I guess like a gift. I got her the new iPhone, so she was
Ay,
able to get a
pero
new iPhone. En pagos,
Algo simple, ¿no?
en pagos, espérense, en pagos.
Algo chiquito, ¿no? Like,
sí, algo sencillo.
I got her the new iPhone, and she was able to get me like literally the whole gear to go onto our fishing trip. So she got me from the boots all the way to
haha.
all the Johnny Big Bucks.
Sí, eh.
Yeah, dude. So she got me the whole shebang. Obviously, shout out to Anna. You guys gotta give her a shout out, please, because
Sí,
she
sí,
does a
sí,
little
no,
help
like,
out.
like let's put a pause to Valentine's Day, and you brought up the fishing trip that's coming up.
Sí, sí.
Are you guys ready? I mean,
I
clearly
am.
Jonathan is ready con toda
Con
su
su
gear,
gear y, yeah, like, pues sí,
pinches electric socks y todo, ¿no?
una
¿Cuál
pinche
frío, no?
Pues
cobijita.
va a dar un paso y está tan caliente su pie que he's gonna go through the
gonna go
ice, ¿no?
Sí, güey. Well, that's the thing. Isn't it gonna be like 55 tomorrow or something like that?
Dude, I've seen some shit like that. Like the weather's not bueno, 40s,
Pero para
50s.
allá arriba en the
Well, I don't know.
Wisconsin.
Well, either ways, I think it was gonna be 55, but luego like al next day is gonna like snow or some shit like that, ¿no? Algo así.
Con tal de
Okay.
que no caiga una pinche snowstorm cuando nos tengamos que ir, I'm
Sí,
happy
sí,
with that, dude.
yeah, dude. Pero pues yeah, dude, like, pues hoy finally compré mis pinches snow pants, dude. Ya por poquito andaba chillando que me iba a tener que mojar todo el pinche pantalón, dude, with the snow, porque no, like, pues por dejarlo last minute y luego pues también el Miguel was like, oh, no, yeah, we'll go later. Y pues ya último, like, pues ya es que pasó lo que pasó y ya, I had to fucking run to fucking Walmart myself and like, y ¿cómo se llama? Pero yeah, like, I bought some, I bought some like thermal socks too, like some thick ass socks,
Yeah.
porque me iba a poner double sock, but then I was like, vi esos, I was like, nah, I don't want to lose any toes or anything like that, pues me llevo esos. Iba a comprar unas botas, dude, pero pues they're not really that comfortable. I was like, fuck it, like, las que tengo, like, I guess they'll do, like, ya se están rompiendo y todo, pero pues,
Pero
fuck
pues
it.
por eso te compras los calcetines, dude.
Sí, güey, pues por eso, ¿sabes? Y pues me compré unos, like, clean, brand new socks para cuando, like, lleguemos al pinche al room, no huele
¿Te
a
apesta la
queso,
pata?
ni sí, güey.
Güey, eso va a ser un desmadre ya, the hotel stuff.
Y luego, pues, with the snow, no, like, quieras o no, se te mete inside the shoe, la water y todo ese pedo.
Dije, no, pues ya depende con quién te duermas, es pedo tuyo.
No mames. El tanque ya estaba preocupado que no alcanzaba snow pants, diría él. Ya se iba a llevar su cardboard boxes, ¿no? Dude? Ahí cortarles, cuando se tuviera que agachar,
Sí,
cortarle un pedacito.
y ya le iba a
No,
poner pinche aluminum foil y
sí, güey.
todo el pedo, güey.
No mames.
Yeah,
Hey, dude,
dude.
innovation, dude. At its
Yeah, dude.
finest.
Pero pues le digo a Romero, dude, like, I know I'm be sweating, dude, porque, like, pues I tried them on en la casa para ver si me quedaban. And nada más ese ratito, like, ya, like, I was fucking sweating, dude. I was like, fuck, like, a ver si me llevo unos chorecitos abajo y ya nada más me quito los no fans ya después
No
inside
mames.
the
Sí,
hut,
no,
dude, porque,
ese es el pedo, like, ya estando allá, el ir al baño, güey, like, pues ahora sí que you have to take a piss somewhere, you know, like, y luego con
yeah,
tus, like, snow fucking gear y todo ese pedo, like, sí es un desmadre, pero, like, it should be a good time. I mean, por ahorita, the idea is que at some point, we're gonna record something out there.
Yeah.
Que se haga, no sé. That could potentially be an episode, no sé. I mean, everybody's gonna be out there. Oh, pues, no, not anymore. Ya Miguel no va a poder ir.
yeah.
Pero there's gonna be, a total of 8 people out there. Hopefully we'll come back with a lot of fish. If not, we'll come back with a lot of stories, that's for sure.
Sí, dude.
Unos chistes, ¿no?
Sí,
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 dude.
sí.
Sí.
Ya sabes. Las pendejadas no faltan.
Y sí,
Let's
güey,
see, let's
esas
see.
salen naturales, dude, like,
It should be a good time though, for sure.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, like, I've never been, like, ice fishing, like, siempre me ha
Mhm.
dado miedo. Y pues I don't think I've been to Wisconsin like that, más que, like, Wisconsin Dells. So,
Right, de ahí no he pasado, no había pasado ya hasta el año pasado que fuimos al ice fishing, pero
yeah,
it's a trip, dude. Again, like, yo tampoco, like, cuando yo iba dije, pues, I'm gonna lose some toes, it's gonna be, super crazy, pero no, like, está tranquilo, y luego más que nada, like, ahora sí que vamos a ir bastantes.
yeah.
Um, it should be fun, should be chill. Ya tengo the coolers ready, ya nomás para un día antes, compramos la cheve, nos la llevamos y yo no sé, ya les
Vamos.
dije, dude, el que se vaya atrás ya en la camioneta, dude, va a ir haciendo las tortas porque el camino es largo, ¿eh?
Sí,
Dude,
pasó.
like, I'm legit, like, I went to go buy, like, keto-friendly, like, snacks y todo ese pedo, güey. Like,
Por eso te
pinche,
pregunté tan que ya you're over the 8 weeks, dude. You can kind of like do some
Chill.
cheat days. Ajá.
Yeah, chill a
Ponle
little
que el
bit.
viernes no, porque el viernes pues Johnny Boy gets here on Friday. Pero el sábado que nos vayamos, you could probably get away with it, pero ya el domingo, dude, that will be your well-deserved cheat day, dude. Y ya el domingo, pues digo, sí, ya el domingo es when we go fishing y ya el lunes que regresamos, pues ya
pues el
everything goes
domingo,
back to
did you
normal.
say que nada más, like, the only meal that was provided was, like, un pinche hot dog or something like that?
Oh, sí, no, pues ahí te van a dar
O el
they supply
salchichón, ¿no?
sí, they supply your lunch, pero pues ya saliendo de ahí, pues ya we'll fucking go get some real food.
Va, pues depende de how much, uh, como si fuera ya faltara
Sí,
mucho,
ya.
¿no?
Como si fueran unas horas, ¿no, güey?
Sí, güey.
¿Te llevamos
So,
tu raspberry LaCroix o cuál es?
Sí,
Your
güey,
favorite
no,
one?
no. Y no,
heavy mix.
Pero,
Ya, pero de que va a haber peda segura, for sure. Like, ya sea viernes, sábado, domingo, pero ya on Monday we head back. And we'll come back hopefully with an episode that we can drop that Wednesday.
ya todos bien pedos, ¿no? Like,
Sí, güey.
just slurring words. Like.
Hopefully I know how to save it at the end.
Y sí,
Unos durmiendo y todo el pedo, ¿no? Mientras está
No,
recording.
pues, a cookie fact es que ese güey se va a dormir.
¿Sí?
Eso sí,
Cookie
sí.
va con nosotros y se duerme.
On the way there, on the way back. He's out.
Ujú.
Yeah,
Dude,
sí, de aquí a Ottawa se duerme, like.
deberíamos de pasar la noche anterior con unos bolillos. Pasamos a la
¿Para el
madrugada.
susto? ¿Qué pedo?
No, espérate. Oh, pero nos vamos en la tarde. I keep thinking that we're leaving in the early morning, pero pasamos
No.
con unos bolillos en la mañana, unos tamales y hacemos
O para una
tortas de
torta de
tamal
tamal ahí con
on the
Manolos.
way. Sí, dude, on the way to Wisconsin. Yo digo, ¿no? O sea, algo fácil, pero delicioso.
Sí, sí, sí.
Yeah, dude.
Este, I mean, pues yeah, Valentine's Day landed on a Monday,
Mhm.
awkward day a little bit, you know. Um, for us, the only thing we said we were gonna get, seafood, pero that didn't happen. Like the place we were thinking of, nunca nos contestaron el teléfono to take our order. The other
Yeah.
two like backup spots, they don't open on Mondays. So yeah, bien pinche tarde, we had opted off for some Buffalo Wild Wings. And we called it a night, dude. It was chill. It was fine. Ahora sí que we also chucked everything to Vegas as like our anniversary and Valentine's Day, todo ese pedo. So, um, aunque yo perdí un día ahí en Vegas, yo no me acuerdo qué pasó el sábado, pero
Oh shit.
el
¿Le,
domingo,
le platicas a Tanque, dude? ¿O quieres platicarlo?
uh,
Digo,
no
si quieres,
sé, like
¿verdad?
have we talked about it, Zach? I don't know.
No,
I can't
dude.
even remember.
No, no nos has contado el chisme, dude.
Really quickly, Romero, we got like a little 5-minute segment para your Vegas experience. Your first time in Vegas.
First time in Vegas. So real quick, llegamos el viernes en la noche. We had to check in at the hotel before midnight, or else we would lose our rooms. Pero our plane was scheduled to land at 11.
Oh shit.
Se vino en chinga, le pasó unos $5 al piloto y llegamos a las 10:30. Este, um, y pues ya en lo que salimos del hotel, de ahí del aeropuerto, and we jumped on a cab, got to our hotel. But just the check-in process was pretty crazy porque we booked with Expedia, and those numbers didn't match up with the hotel confirmation numbers. So un pedote, long story short, like we didn't make it to our room till like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
No.
Oh shit.
um pero we made it to our room, and then yeah, at that point, like de tanto pinche ajetreo, we're like, you know what, like we can still go out and try to party, quote unquote, pero yeah, our age did not allow that to happen. So we're like, let's just sleep in, wake up tomorrow morning. Y pues yo ahora sí que to explore Vegas, ¿no? Like, y pues sí, anduvimos ahí. Ya Johnny Boy met us up around like noonish. We had some lunch. Ay, cabrón. Soy un ruido acá atrás, no sé qué está pasando.
Están tocando ahora sí, ¿no?
Um,
Y sí,
pero no, ya en la noche, dude, ya cuando we were, kind of ready to head out and party it up a little bit, pues ahí llegamos con, I mean, Johnny Boy rolled in deep with, 3/4 of his family.
No
Uh,
mames.
y pues
Sí.
empezamos ahí con unos shots. Ana trajo una shout out to the Kirkland brand once again, un reposado, un tequila reposado, y ahí we took a couple shots ahí. Después we drank a little more ahí en el hotel donde nos quedamos. Pero where I fucked up is like, yo dije, I'm in Vegas, no me va a pasar nada. So I went from tequila from beers to tequila to then IPAs, right? We had a local IPA,
Yeah.
Oh
um,
shit.
a few of those, y después I went back to my, oh, ya no, pues hay que llevarnos tranquila. Then I switched back to Modelo. And then it's like, well, the first stop is going to be, the famous Don Palomo out in, que era Hollywood
Planet
Casino.
Hollywood.
Oh,
Planet
Planet
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Fuimos para allá, pero pues ya ahí, I guess after the first paloma, like, ya no supe ni qué pedo, dude.
So we roll up to Planet Hollywood, no? And we roll up like deep because de parte de Ana, she pretty much all her family went. So we're about like 16 deep plus Romero, Carla, and then my compadres, los Jessies. So then it was a big crowd. So we ended up, yeah, after a while we were drinking. I think we were
Llegamos
all
tarde,
like
and all I
fucked up, dude.
remember es que abarcamos casi toda the bar area.
Yeah, so there was two sides of the bar. There was the side where you were able to walk still kind of through the casino, not through the casino, but through, it was kind of like a mall, like a round mall. And then the other side, it was the side of the restaurant that we were in. And it was me, Romero and Primo that were sitting down on the other side. And then on the other side, ¿te acuerdas, Romero? Estaba Carla, Ana,
This
and
is
everyone
Cali
else.
Primo. There's a Chicago
Oh,
Primo
right,
también.
Cali Primo. And yeah, dude, I mean, randomly, like we were drinking, I know, and I was telling Rome, and I told everybody else, I was trying to keep it together myself because I was like, damn, I'm already drunk. Like I gotta like relax. So if I'm looking around with everybody, like I'm in my eyes, I'm the one that's drunk. Like I'm the drunkest. So randomly, I don't know. Like,
¿Cómo
no,
no
that's
habías a Romero, eh?
no, wait,
Está
see,
malo de ese güey.
we were right next to each other. Pero no, no, digo, no, I didn't see him that bad, like how I was, like how I thought I was. So
Mm.
anyway, ya pasó, volteé a verlo el cabrón, and then randomly se cae el güey, ¿no? Boom, a la verga. So volteé a verlo,
It's
like,
a
what?
high chair.
Oh, it's a high chair too.
Like a tall, yeah, one of those tall bar chairs. Apparently me caí. Yo no me acuerdo, dude. I honestly don't.
He falls and then he tries to get up. I don't know if you guys have seen the turtles when they try to like roll over. He literally was like trying to reach for. I
I
was trying
don't
to
know,
get
that kind of sound, it kind of look like you were joking, más bien, ¿no? Like,
yeah. Fuimos on daytime, ¿no?
daytime.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Ana and Carla come over. We pick him up. Yeah, when we're like, okay, yeah, it's time to go. So we ended up taking him to the hotel. He slept. He rested. I went downstairs. Well, not yeah. I went downstairs.
¿Esto qué fue? ¿Como a las que 11 de la
Yeah,
noche?
yeah. It was about 11. By the time so we were planning Hollywood. Me, Christian, and Carla, and everyone else actually were staying at the Luxor. So it's a little bit of a drive. We can't walk there, so we took an Uber. We go all the way there, and then it was me, Carla, and Christian. So we take Christian up to the room. We get him up there to rest or whatever. And I still where I was telling him was like I don't remember past leaving the room. So I remember saying, "All right, Carla, bye, have a good night." I leave, and then I don't remember to the point where the Uber driver is waking me up. He's like, "Hey, we're here." So it's like we're here, and then I'm back at Planet Hollywood. So I'm back where I originally took him away to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from you could say. And then as I get out, one of the Theo Benny, remember Romero, like he was gone. Benny. Yeah, shout out for sure. He was like wasted, like Romero wasted. So I was like, what? Like here I go again, you know? So I start kind of getting into my senses and I'm talking to my suegra. He's like, hey, please help him out, blah, blah, blah. So here we go again. Theo Benny, shout out. And then we get him, we pick him up, and then otra vez, nos regresamos otra vez al hotel. And it's the same procedure with Romero. It was literally the same thing. I walked him up to his room, did whatever, like I set him up right there para que se durmiera bien. Pero Benny was a little bit stubborn. Romero was like, okay, yeah, I'll sleep. I was like, no, I want a beer. Pero después dice el Romero que ya te despertaste, ¿no? Así randomly.
Wait, yo me desperté a las 4 de la mañana. Pues me desperté and I was like, fuck. I looked around. I'm like, okay, estoy en el hotel. I look at my watch. I'm like, it's 4 a.m. Like, pues bueno, pues pinche cara se fue con ellos. Me vinieron a dejar aquí. Me quedé todo pinche dormido. I was ready to like, pues otra vez a pararme. Like, I'll catch up with them right now. Like, como si nada. No hangover, no nada. Like,
Oh, shit.
Me desperté como si nada. And then ya like, I'm putting on my shoes. And then I veo que Carla está acostada en la cama. And I was like, oh, shit. So then I asked, like, hey, like, se dio cuenta que me paré. And I'm like, hey, like, pues, ¿qué pasó? Y ya me empezó a platicar todo el pedo. And I'm like,
sí, pero déjate cuento. ¿No? A las 4 de la mañana, ¿no? Esperando que te despertaras.
Sí, like, no, y ya estaba dormida. Like, ya se dio cuenta que me desperté. Like, y le empecé a preguntar, like, what happened? Like, I honestly do not remember. I completely blacked out. I can't remember the last time I did that. But blacked out. Gacho. Ahora sí que, pero ya a las 4 de la mañana, I was ready to go at it again.
Güey, pero
party, ¿no?
¿Sí? Lo peor de todo, güey, o sea, ya para el otro día, digo, todavía bajé y regresamos al hotel, and I think I was up till like 3 in the morning, ¿no? So I stay up till like 3 in the morning, and I'm partying it up still, not drinking so much, but I'm still there, and I'm still super buzzed, like, yeah, drunk. I go up to the room, I fall asleep, I wake up, and me siento pa la chingada, güey. Like, I'm feeling anxious, I feel so hungover. Y ves oh yeah, dude, like, no me pasa nada. You're not even a little bit? No, I'm good. It's like you blacked out. I didn't black out. I still remember everything that pretty much happened in between. For you to be okay, that's not fair, dude. No es de Dios, dude, for sure.
Ya, pero ya el domingo, pues ya hicimos la revancha y pues sí, ya, like we were, you know, we got to know Vegas a little more y todo, pero yeah, I mean, we went back to Planet Hollywood on Sunday, and I was telling Carl, I'm like, oh, look, they got Garrett's popcorn. It's like, yeah, you said that last night. It's like, oh, they got this. I'm like, yeah, you also said that. And I'm like, oh, pues I wonder con qué tequila hace la paloma, el Don Palomo, you know?
Yeah.
Le preguntaste eso anoche. Yeah. I'm like, look, I wasn't here last night. Literally. I mean, this is the first time I'm experiencing this. Pero sí, it was fun. It was quick. I mean, it was literally a weekend.
Yeah.
Y
Good
pues
times.
ya regresamos el lunes, and on Monday we were pretty much in the airport since like 10 a.m. hasta que llegamos aquí a Chicago time a las 8 y algo, porque
Oh,
hicimos
LA, no?
escala. Yeah, we went to LA, estuvimos
Oh
ahí como
shit.
about 35, 40 minutes, y yeah, then we flew back over here, pero yeah, y pues ya el lunes ahora sí que everything goes back to normal. I mean, el martes everything went back to normal, y pues now prepping for the fishing trip, dude.
You see, dude?
Sí, dude. Qué vida
Yep.
la de Romero, dude, ¿no?
Sí, dude. Definitely crazy time. Y la Carla,
But-
no, déjalo, no, ahí lo cuida Jonathan, déjalo, Ana, no, 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 déjalo. Yeah, the next day,
y
oh,
el Luna también pedo también, ¿no?
yo, ¿quién? Yo, Carla.
Tú.
Sí, dude, I was drunk because I was telling her, déjalo, he's fine, I got him, don't worry about it. Ya cuando se cayó, oh no, Ana, no vayas, déjalo. Ahí está Jonathan, te lo agarras. Ya, at the next, like, John, I'm sorry, like, I didn't mean, I was just messing around. Like, she felt bad that she was telling me, like, all that
Mm,
stuff, but I mean, I did get him, like, I was like, I got him. Like, si se cae, pues lo agarro, y sí lo agarré, lo paré y nos fuimos, pero definitely,
Yo no sé si todo eso sea verdad, yo no me acuerdo de nada.
allegedly, ¿no?
Sí, sí,
como no se
sí.
acuerda, no pasó.
Y sí, ¿eh?
Yeah,
Y
dude.
más que nada, pues no sentí el madrazo, dude, no sé qué, me estaba doliendo, like a side of, like un pedazo de la pierna, no sé qué, le digo, me caí de ese lado y la seca, no, te caíste del otro lado, like, oh,
Yo
I
no
don't
me
know what
acuerdo,
happened.
dude. Ya eso sí no me acuerdo. Yo me acuerdo que te querías acomodar, like you wanted to get up and like kind of do that type of thing, and fue cuando pues una nalga le venció a la otra y mocos, cabrón. Te fuiste de lado y ahí quedas en el piso.
Oh
Casi,
shit.
casi.
Good time though.
Pues, I mean, the last, I mean, unless there's anything else you guys want to add to that, pero we do have the Champions League, so it's a pretty sports heavy episode here. Pero Champions League, today fue el partido de today. Obviously, you hear this on Wednesday, pero fue el partido de Real Madrid contra PSG.
Right.
Um,
Really
Go
good,
ahead.
really good game, guys. I know maybe you guys caught some highlights or didn't watch it, but overall, the PSG was like heavily on Real Madrid, heavily. I think Tank mentioned some stats of like 21 shots to 3 shots for Real Madrid.
Oh, damn.
That's how heavy it was. And then it was a last minute goal by Mbappe. I think it was 90, like literally the last minute. And then the next play was okay. The game was over. Good. That was a good game. Messi missed a penalty.
No,
He,
says one. I did not
Messi,
know that.
yeah, Messi's just para mí está bien apagado with PSG, pero no lo sacan, dude. Like Di Maria was playing a fucking hell of a game. Like Di
Y lo
Maria was
sacaron a Di María.
sacaron a Di Maria por Neymar because Neymar didn't start.
Oh, okay.
I would say when Neymar ended up going in, he did change the game a little bit. Like he made a big difference to the game. So it was a good swap. Pero at the end of the day, para mí, I mean, I know Messi's Messi, and I'm a big fan and everything. But I would have taken his ass out. I would have kept Di Maria in if he was still
Sí,
good
pues,
to go.
I mean, yo sé que es tu kind of like your shiny player for now, pero pues estás en la Champions, like you gotta
Right.
make those calls.
Mm-hmm.
You see.
Yeah, dude, but a really good game. And then the other game was Sporting Lisboa with Man City. There was not much to talk about there. It was 5-0.
Y sí, 5-0, ¿no?
Dices que el Man City está cabrón, ¿no?
Oh, man, they're heavy, dude. I think in a matter of 7 minutes, they scored 3 goals. That's crazy. So that's definitely heavy. Mañana juega
Liverpool dijiste contra,
Liverpool contra Inter. We have Liverpool Inter y
pero
Bayern
Bayern.
versus.
Salzburg.
your
Yeah.
call de Liverpool Inter is Liverpool, right? Liverpool.
Yes, so Inter's
Sale.
pretty good. Don't get me wrong, Inter's good, but it's good in su liga. But when it comes to like outside of that, I honestly don't see Inter doing a lot with Liverpool.
Yeah.
And then Bayern, same thing. I don't think Salzburg's going to do anything to Bayern. So right there, ahí para mí esos dos pasan. Man City, pues va a pasar, no doubt about that. PSG, Real Madrid, if PSG plays them the way they played them today, definitely PSG would advance, maybe with another goal in El Bernabeu. And then just a couple other
Jugaron en
games.
casa, right? That's the thing
Yeah,
too, también.
they play in
Yeah.
France. Just for next week, we have some more games. Chelsea with con el I don't know if it's Leo or Lyle next Tuesday. For me, Chelsea pasa ahí. Villarreal Juventus, el Juventus también pasa. Atlético Madrid contra Man City. Both of them are doing really bad in the respective leagues, so either or, I guess. And then Benfica Ajax juega, I think, donde juega el, ¿cómo se llama? El Álvarez.
Edson Alvarez.
Edson.
Yeah.
So I would definitely go for Ajax on that one.
Casey, he also had a nice little gesture to a kid que le pidió su jersey, and he after the game went and gave him the jersey y todo ese pedo. So those are cool things to see.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Pero yeah, Champions League's back. I know the next time they play Man City and not Man City. Well, yeah, even Man City, but PSG Real Madrid is gonna be in March. So I think it's like 3 weeks from today. I don't know why so long, but 3 weeks from today. So that's definitely one of the games that are. I mean, for now, it's one of those games that everybody's waiting. Yeah, definitely.
Anything else, you guys, as far as topics? Anything that you guys want to touch on before we move on to our final segment?
Pues, not really, dude. Pues, no. Just excited about the fishing trip. That's all, dude.
Tanta energía, ¿no? El tanque.
Y sí, güey.
Pues no, dude, pues ya hay que darle el shout al tanque, dude, ya que he's
No.
Yeah, dude. You're not representing Miguel today? Damn, that's fucked up, dude. Damn.
Dude.
I don't know, dude. It is what it is, dude. You don't gotta
it's tradition, dude.
I guess, dude. It's always me, but I guess.
I mean, pues aquí la tenemos, the wheel tiene 3 nombres. Pero technically yo tengo questions para dos de ellos, ¿verdad? So technically I should just remove myself.
No, dude. We were talking before the episode started. El tanque, he has a question for you. Just like
no. Don't put me in the bus like this, dude.
Yeah, tanque, come on, do something, dude. Like, you don't want to take a shot. Y no hay que hacer una pregunta. Come on now.
Pues let's spin the wheel. We're gonna wait until it gets to your name.
Wait to the middle.
To the middle. Ahí.
Échale. No.
Ay, perdón.
Ay. Bueno, ¿qué pasa?
No sé dónde se fue la wheel.
No, pues no va a haber preguntas ahora.
I hear the clapping de que ganó alguien, pero hijos de su chica.
¿Quién fue?
I'm not lying, ¿eh?
No se vale.
Danny
no se
boy.
Vale. No lo vimos, dude.
No lo vimos, dude. Everybody saw that, dude.
No, what do you mean? He probably just clicked and stopped it, dude. We don't know that.
Mira. Ok, le vamos a dar otra vez. Para que
dude. Fair's fair, diría el tanque. Vale, verga, ¿eh? A huevo.
Dale, dude. Espérate, güey.
I'm not ready.
Yo digo que en ese caso, pues, we have to spin again, ¿verdad? Pues ya la tercera es la vencida.
No, ya aquí se acabó esta cosa, ya. El tanque, mira. He needs glasses, I think, pero he's trying his best to.
He's searching.
Dude, I have contacts on.
Ay, perdón, míralo.
Sí, güey. Va.
You got a question or no, Tank? Para apretarlo otra vez.
Pues no es una pregunta mamona, pero pues es una pregunta, dude. Si dirigieras una película, ¿a qué género pertenecería?
Una película based on...
If you directed a movie, like what genre would it be?
Dude, make it interesting. And why?
Yeah, and why, ¿no? O sea, sería una risa en vacaciones, sería una pinche Rubí, Marimar.
So it would be a comedy. It would be a comedy. I mean, as far as movies goes, like, I mean, one of my favorite movies is Step Brothers. Okay. I think that's like fucking hilarious.
Yeah, agree.
I know Jackass is coming up, or ya salió, no sé.
Ya salió, yeah.
They were hilarious back in the day, for sure.
I mean, that shit was super funny, pero, I mean, throw-ups.
Are funny.
Yo no sé dónde ande Miguel, or unless we're like, this is going live somewhere. As far as I know, I'm just recording, pero Miguel me recordó que we didn't talk about Tank's Valentine's Day.
Oh shit, are we live, dude?
I don't know, me está diciendo Tanque. Digo, me está diciendo Oh, no fue Miguel, es como I'm mixing it up here. But anyway, let's just go back to that, Tank, before we move on. My movie that I would direct, it had to be a comedy for sure. But
Comedy.
let's not pass up on your Valentine's Day.
O
Tú que
sea,
hiciste, I
cue
mean,
una triste historia, güey, porque
Ponle echa la música, dude.
sí, güey. Para inspirarme un poquito, ¿no?
He put his face on, like, his whole face on the screen, dude. Forget it.
No, no mames, güey.
¿qué hiciste para Valentine's Day?
Pues no hice ni madres, dude. Like, I fucking... What did I do? Pues nada, dude. I was here at the house. My aunt took me and my cousin out to eat breakfast, and that's about it. Like, you know
Okay,
what, though? I had an idea, but I
Oh,
was
yeah,
too
here you
late
go.
on the idea, dude.
Échale.
And like, if I'm single for next Valentine's Day también, güey, I was gonna do, or I should do, uh, poner un post and ponerle like fucking buy like some flowers or lo que fuera, and kind of like tag, like single people that like single female or single women that you know,
All the single ladies, dude.
yeah, single ladies that you know, y se van a rifar las pinches, pues unas rosas, dude, para que pues no recibieron nada ellas en Valentine's Day, y mandarles algo, like, you know.
I like that, dude. I like that a lot, dude.
Pero pues it was too late,
Yeah.
so I was like, no. Pero maybe next year, dude, quién sabe.
Innovation at its finest, dude.
Y sí, todo un pinche episode, dude. There you go, dude.
You see, dude. No mames.
Y
Sure, you got a
sí.
bunch of ideas, cabrón.
Just one, no? Like,
Ay.
no, sabes, güey.
Está bien, Tanque, está bien.
Va. But yeah,
Bueno,
I didn't do
muchachos,
anything.
¿qué dicen?
Pues ya se
I mean,
acabó, ¿no?
Pues no, ¿cómo? Yo tengo preguntas para ustedes.
Ajá. Espérate, ¿no te tocó a ti o qué pedo?
Me tocó a mí, pero pues,
Bueno,
for
dale, Tanque.
all time's sake.
Va.
Yeah, who wants to go first?
I'll go first, dude.
I like that confidence, dude.
Get it
One,
over with, dude.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, dude.
So tengo 5 preguntas aquí. 5.
5 y él escoge el 2, ¿no? That's what I... ¿Sí ves?
Sí, güey.
That's what I hate, dude.
No, bueno, tú escogiste las 5, ¿no?
Sí, dude, pero
Se
tú
dice
escogiste la
que-
2. Dale.
No. Se dice que a fin de cuentas las mujeres tienen la razón, ¿no? ¿Qué pasa cuando cuando dos mujeres discuten? ¿Quién tiene la razón?
But ninguna, güey. Because you know what happens, dude? Their pride gets in the way. So they're always going to agree. They're never going to agree with the other, especially when it comes como así como female to female. I feel like que nunca van a estar de acuerdo con one another.
O mujer con mujer, o sea.
Bueno,
con mujer,
sí, mujer
sí.
con mujer. So, yeah, dude. I mean, I believe que they're gonna stand their ground and still say que they're right. And I mean, even if they're wrong, they're not gonna admit it. Again, based off of pride.
You heard
and
it here
ego.
first, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Sí.
There
Fucking-
can never be two women presidents porque si no se
Hell
desata
no.
la guerra, you know?
Johnny facts. Dude. Dale.
Johnny Facts.
That's a first. Danke. ¿Qué nos dices? Del 1 al 4.
Pues my favorite number, dude. Number 4, dude.
That's my favorite number, dude. Stop.
Bro, that's
Damn.
literally
Yeah.
4,
My
4,
favorite
dude.
is
That's
right now, dude,
no
right now.
way,
My
no
favorite
way.
is- that's true, dude. 4-4.
Bueno, Tanque. Tú pediste la 4.
Ah,
y
dude.
te voy a
Él escogió-
preguntar.
Pero él escogió la 1, dale.
Sí, güey. Dice, escogiste las 4, pero ahí te va la 1, ¿no?
No, la 4. Gotta keep it honest.
Ya ando sudando, dude.
You know, once you get to heaven and you sneeze, or not you, when God sneezes, what do you say?
Pues, bless you. You bless you,
God
¿no?
bless
Like,
you, so you bless you.
yeah, dude. Pues depende, ¿no? Porque a lo mejor es bilingüe y le puedes decir un salud nada más. Like, or,
Salud.
Salud, ¿no?
salud.
El tanque no,
when
no
you're
mames, están
turning
tomando.
up with God, ¿no?
Sí, güey.
No ves al tanque, dice, oh shit, they're drinking. He was shaking and shit.
Ya no quiero tomar, ¿no?
Ya ni tienen en su vaso, güey, no mames.
No, sí tengo todavía, güey.
A ver, show me.
Ay, güey, se me cayó poquito, güey.
No seas mamón, tanque.
Mira lo que me hace, güey.
En el keyboard, ¿no?
No, like,
Pinche computadora smoking right now, you know?
sí, güey.
No mames.
Corta
el
aquí no
Miguel,
pasó
chinga
nada.
su madre. Ya valió madre la computadora. No pasa nada, ¿eh? You could edit
No,
that
no
out,
pasa
dude.
Pues nada, de
Miguel
video.
Miguel nunca se enteró, dude.
Sí,
Wow, muchachos. Well, I think this concludes our episode. We're right under an hour.
It's not bad.
Yeah, any parting thoughts, any closing tank quotes that you want to share with us?
Pues no, nada más apúrense para sacar la keyword, ¿no? Like,
Let's wrap this up so we can dry that keyboard.
Sale, muchachos.
Va,
Ahí
pues,
estamos. Shout out to Miguel
sounds good.
y sí, shoutouts.
and Cassie.
Make sure you follow us on social media at Todos Toman Pod everywhere else. Y pues ahí nos vemos.